Hey, what's up, my nerds?
I'm Air Bear.
And I'm Chasen, and you're just in time for your weekly dose of nerd news.
Clink. Today is Saturday. I was about to say November. Saturday, January 13th, and this is what happened this week. So this past week, we had the Golden Globes that aired on January 7th. And here are some of the winners that we were interested in. Well, the biggest winner of the night was Oppenheimer. I'm not personally interested in that movie, but it did win a lot of awards. I mean, apparently it's really good. It won the most awards of the night. Those award categories included Best Motion Picture Drama, Best Performance Male Actor Drama. All of these, it was in the category of drama. So Best Performance, Best Male Actor, Best Picture, Best Performance by a Male Actor, Best Supporting Actor, which I think was Robert Downey Jr., which is...
That makes sense.
Had no idea. I guess I didn't know he was in that movie.
Yeah.
Because I paid very little attention to it.
I was imagining that. I imagined that it was him. Yeah.
Best Director, which would be Christopher Nolan, and Best Original Score. Barbie won 2 awards for Best Cinematic Box Office Achievement, which is that new category that the Golden Globes created in order to recognize films that do well in the box office and are popular, basically popular films. So Barbie 2 won for that, and it also won for Best Original Song. The song was What Was I Made For by Billie Eilish. Also, The Boy and the Heron won for Best Animated Motion Picture.
And some of the other winners of the night included TV shows, Succession, The Bear and Beef, and Poor Things, the movie/musical.
Well, that was the category it was in. I don't know if is it a musical?
I'm not sure, but that's what it won for.
I think it was comedy or musical.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know.
Well, it's right here. They won 2 awards. Best Picture Musical or Comedy.
Yeah. So
okay, gotcha.
The category is musical or comedy.
There we go.
So it won Best Picture in the category of musical or comedy.
Gotcha. So
I don't know which one it is.
May have songs, may not have songs.
Yeah. All right. So movie news announcement. Star Wars has made a huge announcement this week. That The Mandalorian and Grogu is going to be a movie. It's going to be directed by Jon Favreau. And it's going to be going into production possibly this year, which will put it maybe coming out sometime in 2026. Jon Favreau is going to direct it, as I said before, but also Dave Filoni in his new role as Chief Creative Officer will be involved, and of course Kathleen Kennedy, who is president of Lucasfilms.
Star Wars also stated that this is going to lead Lucasfilms into its ongoing feature development slate. So that's going to include films helmed by Sharmeen Obaid-Chinoy. And that film's going to star Rey as she rebuilds the new Jedi Order. Also, James Mangold's film, Dawn of the Jedi, and other works that are going to be, of course, led and, worked on by Dave Filoni. But you may notice that there was no mention of Taika
Waititi.
Exactly. No mention of his Star Wars film that he's been marinating. So,
take of that what you will.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Tom Cruise is joining Warner Brothers. He has signed a deal to produce a mix of new original films and franchise theatrical films starring himself. Other films that Cruise has done with Warner Brothers, not necessarily as a producer, but that he's been involved in, are Edge of Tomorrow. You need to be quiet, my friend. Edge of Tomorrow, Rock of Ages, The Last Samurai, Magnolia, Interview with the Vampire, or is it a vampire? Eyes Wide Shut, Risky Business, and The Outsiders.
And in related news, Paramount is reportedly working on bringing Top Gun 3 to the world. Top Gun 2 co-writer Aaron Kruger is on board for writing the script, and Paramount's working on getting the director of Top Gun 2 back.
All right, so we had a first look this week at Madam Web's suit. It can be found on an ocean spray bottle. So someone found an image of an ocean spray bottle that they posted online that has the picture of Madam Web's suit. Since that user, or I think it was like Reddit user, has posted that picture, other images have sourced, more official images have sourced of her costume, showing her costume, more of her costume, and also the costume of her friends, which I didn't realize the costume of her friends was already revealed in the first trailer that came out. Her costume was not.
Interesting. All right, well, let's talk about some release date changes for a few movies.
And remember,
Mostly.
last week we announced a bunch of movies that would be coming out this year that we were looking forward to. As I mentioned, a lot of those dates will probably change. Here's where they start.
Yeah, as they do. And I didn't realize how often movies change dates. But I'm wondering how much of that was because of the writer's strike.
Well, Aquaman 2 changed dates like 3 times before the writer's strike ever happened.
Was it?
Mm-hmm. Okay. It was supposed to come out a year before it actually did.
Well, here are a few more. But, I mean, depending on how you look at it, you might consider these good changes. Let's get into it.
For now.
Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has moved up a few days. Its release date was set for May 24th, but now it's coming out May 10th. And it was previously coming out on the same day as Furiosa, a Mad Max story. Godzilla X Kong, The New Empire, has also moved dates from April 12th. It's moved up to March 29th. That's going to be the same day as Kung Fu Panda 4. And Ghostbusters Frozen Empire has moved up a week from March 29th to March 22nd. Now, it also looks like Mickey 17 is currently undated. It was set to be released on March 29th. Maybe we'll have some more information on that in the coming weeks, but right now, it's just sitting as undated.
All right, so movie trailers that have come out this week. Soul, the official Back in Theaters trailer, came out this past week, but also Soul came out this past week. That is starring Jamie Foxx and Tina Fey, and again, that is Pixar's re-release of 3 of its films that were released originally during the pandemic when people were not going to the movie theater, to kind of release them in the way they were originally intended to be seen.
And the trailer?
Oh, thought you were doing that. My bad.
That's okay.
But Badlands Hunters, starring Don Lee. There's a trailer for that movie. It's going to be coming to Netflix on January 26th. It looks like a action sci-fi, like really heavy on the action, less heavy on the sci-fi from the trailer. All right, past movie news.
Let's talk some more about Oppenheimer. That's going to be streaming on Peacock exclusively starting on February 16th. And fans of Christopher Nolan might be interested to know some of the other movies that are coming to Peacock. Those are going to include the Dark Knight trilogy. So Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, and The Dark Knight Rises. Also, Dunkirk is coming to Peacock. Have I been saying Paramount this whole time?
I think you said Peacock.
Well, it is Peacock. So, Dunkirk is coming to Peacock, as well as Inception and Memento.
All right, so TV announcement. Some more big news coming from Last of Us. Last of Us Season 2 has found some of the actors for some of the characters. So Abby will be played by Caitlin Dever. You may know her from No One Will Save You, Booksmart, Last Man Standing, and Ticket to Paradise. Jesse will be played by Young Mazzino. He is from Netflix's Beef. And Dina will be played by Isabella Merced. She previously played Dora in the live-action Dora in the Lost City of Gold, Isabella in Transformer: The Last Night, and she was the voice of Ava in Kingdom Hearts back cover. She will also be in Madam Web.
It's got a lot going on.
So, not Netflix. What is this? Last of Us.
Last of Us.
I did that last time. Anyway, Last of Us. The people who are looking for, like the casting,
Like Naughty
people.
Dog, I guess.
No.
Or the showrunners.
Yeah, showrunners. The showrunners are looking for world-class actors that embody the soul of the character, similar to what they did for first season. So if you notice, like, Bella Ramsey does not look like... What's her name?
Ellie.
Ellie. I was like, it's not Abby. Bella Ramsey does not look like Ellie, but she does...
She embodies her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that is the way that they're going with these actors as well, is not necessarily actors that look just like the characters, but embody the characters. But a lot of them also look like the characters as well.
I noticed that too.
Jesse and Dina do.
Yeah. So, yeah, more...
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
And that's set to come out sometime in 2025 for now.
Very, very cool. Very cool. So more reveals for shows that we personally are super excited about. Looks like a cast photo has been revealed from Netflix for the Stranger Things Season 5, cast. And it's good to know that the production has officially begun. But one thing that was missing, or one person that was missing from the photo, was Argyle, the long-haired pizza guy. I think that's enough of a description for those that know. But Eduardo Franco, the actor who played Argyle, did confirm that he did not receive a call to return to reprise his role for Season 5 of Stranger Things. So, there is that.
Lawrence Fishburne will be joining Season 4 of The Witcher as Regis, Netflix has confirmed. Season 4 will begin production in spring of this year.
Also confirmed was Season 2 of Ahsoka. It's officially in development.
On Disney.
That's
on
right.
Disney
Yes. Not Netflix. This is just more confirmed news. But yeah, Disney Plus has confirmed Season 2 for Ahsoka, and you can catch new concept art for Ahsoka Season 2. It's been released on X/Twitter, and it might reveal potential plot information for the next part of the story. So keep that in mind if you want that information or don't want that information before you take a look.
It's very little plot. It's very little.
So
Squiggles.
don't be worried.
You could look at it, get excited, I would say.
Okay.
All right, so past TV show news. Wednesday is going to be one of the few Netflix shows that will have a physical release on Blu-ray and on DVD. Wednesday will be coming to Blu-ray and DVD on March 26th. Other Netflix shows that have had physical releases include Stranger Things and Sandman. As of November 2023, Wednesday Season 2 was expected, or is still expected, to be released late 2024, possibly November 20th, 2024, or it may be released sometime in 2025.
Okay.
Event news.
Yes. Looks like Adon Kanto, who's known for playing Sunspot in X-Men Days of Future Past, has passed away at the age of 42. Fans may also know him from The Cleaning Lady, and he also played Aaron Shore in Designated Survivor.
Andrew Garfield will be voicing Winston Smith from 1984, which is going to be an Audible. Okay, so Audible is adapting 1984, the novel, and Andrew Garfield will voice Winston Smith. Audible says that this will not be an audiobook, but it will be an immersive listening experience that is reportedly like nothing you've ever heard before.
Or held?
You probably have held it before.
Oh.
Other voice actors or other actors that will be voicing characters in the audio experience will be Cynthia Erivo as Julia, Andrew Scott as O'Brien, Tom Hardy as Big Brother, and it is set to come out April 4th, 2024 on Audible. If you, like me, tried to read 1984 and you were like, I just can't.
Yes, that's a good way to put it. All right, and sounds like Margot Robbie will be taking a short break from acting to focus on producing for her company, Lucky Chap Entertainment. According to Margot, she's doing this because people are probably sick of seeing her after Barbie. Totally disagree, but happy for you to make those sorts of choices, Margot. So apparently Barbie finished production, shooting, filming, all that good stuff in October of 2022. And other than COVID, that's been the longest according to her, that's been the longest she has gone without acting. So next up for her is producing Olivia Wilde's film, Naughty.
All right, Jeremy Renner is returning to work. That is, he's known as Hawkeye. It's been a little over a year after his almost fatal snowplow accident that happened, I think, last year, New Year's Day or New Year's Eve. So Paramount Pictures has a drama that they're producing, or that's going back in production, called Mayor Kingstown. Jeremy Renner's in it, so that's the reason why he's going back to work. He stated that he was nervous about his first day and hoped that he could pull it off for production, but more importantly for fans. As a reminder, Jeremy Renner broke over 30 bones saving his nephew.
Wow. Cool.
He is basically a superhero at this point.
Yes. And so, Disney previously announced that its next D23 Ultimate Disney Fan event is going to be taking place in Anaheim, California. And that's going to take place August 9th through 11th, 2024. Now, the news is that in a recent update, tickets are going to be going on sale March 26th. So, mark that on your calendar if you're interested in purchasing those. But in... tried to hold it in, but I mean, it was a dry sneeze. So I'm just gonna keep this arm over here. But in recent news, it looks like D23 is heading to Sao Paulo. That's Brazil. And it's going to be there this November. So those that are interested in traveling to Brazil and getting that D23 experience, you can look forward to that taking place in November. And apparently this is the first time D23 is heading to Latin America.
All right, in gaming news.
How about we pause here?
I have some wipes right there, some disinfectant wipes.
Oh, like for skin?
Nope.
Those are Clorox wipes. How about we pause and I just go wash my hands?
Okay.
Cool. Be right back.
Do you want me to actually pause or leave it running?
Yeah, you might as well. That'll help me with editing.
Okay. What are we on? Game? All right. Gaming announcements. Rocksteady's game director Axel Ridby has announced that there will be a lot of customizations and build options for the new Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League game. These will be coming out in post-launch content. So on the release day or at launch, there will be hundreds of possible build combinations, but they're going to add to those over time.
Cool.
Gaming trailer news. Games trailer.
Well, League of Legends has done it again. A beautiful, gorgeous, action-packed trailer for the upcoming season, so the new season, 2024 season. Cinematic trailer called Still Here has been released, so you can check that out if you're a fan. Even if you're not a fan, check it out. It's pretty cool.
All right, so there has been a trailer for the release date for Sandland, which is a video game based on the manga by Dragon Con creator Akira Toriyama. It will be, according to the trailer, the game is going to be released April 26th of this year. The game is coming out on PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC.
And that was Dragon Ball creator,
What
not
did I
Dragon
say?
Con creator.
Oh,
But,
well, yeah, my mind's on one thing
it's okay.
all the time.
And there's a trailer for Grounded 2. And Grounded 2 is actually making of the Last of Us 2 game. So there's a Last of Us show that was based on the game. This documentary, Grounded 2,
Last
is
of Us Part 2.
Grounded Part 2? Is that the name of
No,
it?
The Last of Us Part 2.
Okay, The Last of Us Part 2. Right, so this Grounded 2 is for the making of The Last of Us Part 2, the video game. And saw the trailer, seems pretty cool. If you're a fan of the franchise, might be worth looking into. The documentary is going to be released on January 19th, 2024.
Not sure where it's going to be released, though.
Probably HBO Max. Or
Probably.
Max.
That makes sense. All right. Rumor mill. So Paramount reportedly is working on a new Star Trek movie, even though they have not released Star Trek 4 yet. But according to them, Star Trek 4 is in active development. Well, I don't know why I'm doing quotes. I'm not quoting anything. But yes, according to them, Star Trek 4 is still in active development. But even in spite of that, they're still trying to come out with another Star Trek movie. This one is set to be directed by the main director of Star Wars Andor, Toby Haynes. And according to Deadline, which is a source for information, J.J. Abrams' Bad Robot will produce the movie, and Seth Grahame-Smith will be the writer. All reportedly.
Yeah, okay.
Even though we've seen nothing from them since the second Star Trek.
Well, we've seen nothing, but they've had a lot of stuff.
Well, I mean, they've had a lot of shows.
Yeah.
We've seen nothing as far as this movie. It's been nothing about this movie.
Well, also reportedly, AI Shark, which is formerly Game Shark, has revealed in a press release that it's going to be reviving the Game Shark brand in a different way, and that they're going to relaunch in September 2024, which, according to them, and is the real rumor in this story, is going to coincide with the release of the Nintendo Switch 2. News to everybody. So it sounds like they may have accidentally leaked something, but they quickly backpedaled a bit, further explaining that the company was just making a guess on the Switch's release based on possibly based on internal industry conversations and analyst models and all that good stuff. So maybe the Nintendo Switch is coming out September. Maybe not. We'll see. But hey, for those who perked up at the mention of Game Shark, yep, that's right. That is the Game Shark that was focused on cheat code devices and all that good stuff back in the day. It sounds like they're rebranding, and instead of focusing on cheat codes, they're more going to be looking to designing products that aid individuals in improving their gameplay over time. So they're focusing on casual gamers, just not for that cheat code experience per se.
Okay. Movies coming out this upcoming week, starting today, January 13th through January 19th. Cats! It's coming to Netflix on January 16th.
And The Legend of Tarzan is also coming to Netflix on January 18th. Now let's talk about some TV shows that are releasing next week. We'll start things off by talking about the Emmy Awards. That's coming to Fox on January 15th.
Maboroshi, which is an anime, is coming to Netflix on January 15th. The synopsis for the anime says, a factory explosion plunges a small town into a timeless freeze, leaving 14-year-old Masamune and his pals to grapple with a quickly collapsing reality.
And Zorro, the show, is coming to Prime Video on January 19th.
I should probably say the synopsis before I say the date, because if you hear the synopsis and you're like, Oh, when's that coming out?
And where is it coming out?
Maboroshi is coming to Netflix on January 15th.
That might be a good change.
Yep.
Well, this has been your weekly dose of nerd news.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this foolishness.
and well, hey, if you like this foolishness, you're in luck, because we'll catch you next week for even more foolishness and nerdiness.
I'm Air Bear.
And I'm Jason. Thanks for watching.
Clink.